Hello and welcome to Strategic Command World at War. Paradox Gamer playing. We have finished Poland in the last episode and we are currently moving our German troops west towards France, and so this turn here is also just going to be a moving turn. It's in November and the winter is coming, so I will not be attacking through the Low Countries until spring. So we're just pretty much just going to move these guys along. We want to come in through the Ardennes, so let's move these guys up here and there. Yeah, so let's just move. Let's see, I cannot upgrade when the units are next to enemy units, so I will upgrade this one first. Let's see, mobility is pretty expensive, isn't it? Yeah, that's 100. We don't really need that right now. I'm just gonna go infantry weapons, I think, to save some points. And then we're gonna move this guy in. These guys here will just stay the winter where they are. We could upgrade them at least to level to full hit points here, so that's 10 for each. Let's just do that. And there we go. Then let's move everybody over. So we need an army over here, so let's get these guys up here. Over there. Over there. Over there. And the headquarters, we'll need one up here, one there, go there, and then we can move these guys. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, let's just go there, there. And that's pretty much it. We have the Slovakians here and the two units that we need to keep in order to keep Stalin at bay. Let's see, the aircraft, can they be upgraded at this point? Yes, they can, so let's do that as well if I have enough points for it. At least the ground attack weapons and the advanced fighters, as we will be facing the Royal Air Force, which will be, I think, advanced fighters level 1. Okay, so that's all our points for this turn. Let's see, we are okay on the Navy. If I just zoom out a little bit, we can see our fleets. This guy is heading towards Greenland, somewhere over here. And do we dare moving these guys across? Now the problem is we won't take Norway until somewhere around April 1940, which means, what's it called up here? Narvik is not a safe port until that time. And if we go in here and get discovered, the Royal Navy will surely take out my fleet. So this is pretty much it for now for the Germans. And the Italians, we are going to move units, at least the headquarters, down to Africa. So let's get that transported. That's 46 points. Head towards, what's the name down here? Tobruk. And we still have 30. Is that enough to get this guy out? No, it's not enough. Okay. So he'll just wait there until next turn. So the last 30 points we can't really spend. We can move these guys over here. I will save up the remaining 30 points for later. Alright, that's Italy. And then the Japanese. Let's move over here. So, we've taken out a couple of the Chinese units. This one here needs to be upgraded. So let's spend some points on that. Are there any others that needs upgrading? And let's see, this one does, so let's just get that over with. There's no point in fighting the Chinese with under strength, or not upgraded units rather. So it's always the case that we want to upgrade them first and then move them out. Right, so we want to operate this guy out. That's 37 points, and he can only go back to here. That's not a long way. Oh yeah, that's because Mukden was attacked by partisans. That's why we can't get through here. You just got to keep that in mind. So let's just move them down. And do we have some? Yeah, we have some garrisons that we can ferry across. Let's do that. And we'll send one up here. Oh, go there, there, there. We'll have one more here. Let's send him up to same place, I guess. Here. And then we have one more here, which we are going to ferry over here, I think. There we go. This guy we can ferry across as well. If I have the points, I do. Okay, let's get him over as well. Where do we want this guy? There, maybe? Okay, so that's all the ferrying, and we have 142 points still to go. Let's see if we can take out this Chinese corps right there. Now the problem is I can't go back in here, so I only have a limited amount of attacks. Now I could start bombing them a couple of times. This guy should actually upgrade. He can't take ground attack weapons. Alright, so don't upgrade him right now. Just take the shot. Oh, 2 damage, that's good. Okay, so that means we could probably finish this guy off. Yes. Alright, next target will be the one next to. But not until next term. We can't actually go in there. That's really weird. Okay. Let's just start working on it. And then move this guy back, take another shot. Just upgrade this guy. Okay. Right, so we'll be moving this guy up here, this one up there, this one there. And up here we're still waiting for reinforcements to arrive from Manchuria. And that leaves us with 129 points. Let's see if we can get some research going for the Japanese. We could take... no, that's not enough for that. Armored warfare. Or... what else? For 125 artillery weapons? No. We don't want that. So, armored warfare, I guess. Armored warfare is pretty good because it gives us an extra attack with tanks. We do not have a lot of tanks though. No, let's save up the points instead for the Japanese. And I believe that is the turn. Let me just check quickly here. There is this headquarter though. We could get that out, or at least down to here. Yeah. Alright, that was it. So let's... do we want to move this one? No. Okay. Let's hit the turn button. Not a whole lot going on right now. USSR invades Finland. Getting the points in. And then the AI turn. another Chinese unit appears in the vacant spot. So this will take some grinding. And the unit that was down to 6 is back to 10. So this is why we have to take the units out completely, otherwise they will just get replenished. So eventually they will run out of units when we take enough of them out. Well, that was a bold move, but that's going to be the downfall of this Chinese corps moving over there. It'll be quite easy to cut it off. Although I don't have many units nearby. We'll see about that when we get to it. USSR is expelled from the League of Nations. Gone with the Wind is released in US cinemas. And that's pretty much it. Looks like we can go straight to the next turn. Alrighty. Okay, let's just start here in Japan now that we're here. And let's see what we can do. Not much over there, so we could go up with this guy, but that would require somebody else to go up there. And we don't really have anybody down here who can go up that way. Okay, well. So the options are to move the garrison out of the way and then move some unit forward. Yeah, let's do that. So let's move the garrison out, move these guys forward, take that shot. And he's still around, okay. And he still has a zone of control there. And that's quite bad. He can actually move to Nanjing, so I should probably, let's just check the partisan. Yeah, we should move out from Shanghai and make sure that he does not get Nanjing with this garrison here. Now what I could do is I could move the headquarters back one tile, move these guys back, and then move these guys in instead. You can actually take the guys here in the back and take a shot. Okay. Right, we have more guys coming. So we'll just move down this way. We have an extra headquarters heading down this way. We got these guys. Move to Chin Chin. Let's see. Move these guys out. Move this guy up. And this one up there. And then we have this one. Can't quite reach. So we'll just do that and that. That means we need one more garrison. No, I think that's the last one we need. We should be okay up here. Okay, so let's go down to where it's fun. Get this one up to full. We're almost ready to start working on Nanning. Now, here. This guy. Just moved in, so he's not garrisoned. He's not entrenched. That's what I'm trying to say. We should be able to take it out quite easily. I'm just gonna move these guys around. And we still cannot get in there. that's quite annoying actually. Okay, how far can this one go? He has to go back. Okay. Take the shot. change around. Move this guy closer. This is going really, really slow. But that's how it is. Now we have 386 points. We don't need more garrisons right away. We will need some later on. Let's see what we have in the queue. No garrisons, at least. Naval vessels, we have some. Okay. So let's see. What do we want here? We cannot buy any headquarters. We already have a lot of those. We can buy armies. And 2 tanks. Tanks will not be very good. Okay, let's check the, not the reports, but the research instead. As for the Japanese, we have something we need to start up, so let's use the points on this. That would be command and control. And then either spying and intelligence, or ground attack weapons, or mobility, or advanced fighters. There's a lot of those we need. Let's go with spying and intelligence. Okay, that's it for the Japanese. Okay, so let's go to here. It'll just stay put. This one will go up here. Now we can land the headquarters. And we should be able to get the armor across as well. And still 70 points for the Italians. We need to get these guys up to full. And then we need to start working on the airplanes and then the ships. We can wait with that. Winter has started here. It's December. So let's make sure that this guy comes in here. He's already upgraded. Then we need advanced tanks and mobility. We don't care about anti-aircraft defenses right now. But that's going to cost a lot. That's most of our points. Okay, but that's important, so let's just get these guys back to full strength. And this guy. This guy. And this guy. Then start moving the armies into position. Now we have an extra corps here. Let's get it up that way. We also need the headquarters a little bit closer to action. This one here. This one here, and this one. We'll move that closer next turn. Now the navies, can we just get past Iceland? Yes, let's go here. We have the other two hiding up there, and that's pretty much it for the turn. No points left either, so let's just go for the turn here. German paratroops deploy at Hamburg. We're going to use those guys in the attack on France. Now the AI turn. Polish First Corps formed in France. This is January 5th. We have some Chinese movement. They have another corps that they will put into the same spot. Let's see what happens with the corps with 3 strength. It can probably not replenish. Well, it can actually. Okay. Some British sea movement out of the coast of Eritrea. Heavy cruiser moving to India, maybe. That would suit me perfectly if the Royal Navy decided to vacate the Mediterranean. We'll see about that. I can see when they pass here at least. On the way to India. Well, it moved out of the way. So, Wagan becomes French zinc and calls on France to evoke the spirit of the 1789 and 1914. Commander-in-Chief is what that is. Okay, that was the AI turn. Let's continue with the next winter turn here. The hull of the proposed aircraft carrier Graf Zeppelin is currently awaiting completion. Completion it as an aircraft carrier will cost us 200 points at 25 points a turn for 8 turns and will be ready in January 42. Would you like to continue with the production? Yes, we want an aircraft carrier. General Rodolfo Graziani, Commander-in-Chief of the Italian Army, can be deployed to Abyssinia if we transfer his headquarters and prepare the necessary logistical supports for Addis Ababa, but it will cost 50 points. Would you like to deploy the headquarters to Addis Ababa? Yes. We want that. And we have the paratroopers come in as well, so that's the second paratrooper unit. Not sure exactly where we want it. We need to rearrange this a little bit. Okay, so let's go up here first. Get this guy up here. Now these 3 units will just stay there until springtime, when we can go to Narvik to port. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit here. So we got 175 points right now, which we're going to spend on replenishing first and foremost. Anything that needs replenishment will get replenished. And once that is done, we'll start upgrading everything as well. Let's see the bombers here. They need 1 point as well. Everybody is fully up now. We got 60 points left. Let's start upgrading some stuff. Just the infantry weapons for now. And we can do that with this guy as well. No, that's 15. Okay, so that's it. Let's see, we need to rearrange stuff a little bit. So let's move these fighters a bit out of the way. We need the headquarters in there. Also need the paratroopers to be somewhere around here, these 2 places here. So we want to move those guys out. And these guys, the 2 paratroopers, will occupy those 2 places. That's pretty much it for the Germans. And the Italians, they will have 147 points still. So let's go down and check here in Abyssinia. We need to upgrade this guy, but he just arrived, so we cannot upgrade him right now. This guy can, though. At least up to 8. And this one probably to 5. Yeah. And then we need the headquarters to be fully upgraded before we can replenish the rest of them. This one should be able to go to max. We need the tanks in here somewhere. I wonder, can we get them in? No. Okay, just move this guy out of the way. Move the tanks over there, and then we just need to replenish this one next turn. So this is our forces, Italian forces in North Africa. We still have some points that we can use to start upgrading stuff, like the planes. They have advanced fighters, so let's get that. And then that's it. And then we'll start on the Navy after that. Okay, I think that's it. So let's go to Japan. We need this one closer. Can you actually go over there? Yes. Okay, let's see what we can do about this unit in here. It's the same situation. We can now move this guy up, but I have nobody to replace him. I actually need somebody to go to Shanghai. Who can go to Shanghai? This guy can go to Shanghai. He's not upgraded yet. Let's get him to Shanghai first. That's 35 points. I'll just change position with this guy, move back to Shanghai. Okay, so we can't really do much this turn other than we can of course cause some more damage to it. We are getting damaged ourselves as well. Okay, maybe that changes things. Yeah, but we'd have to let's see, this is a town, this is not a town. Okay, let's just go down this way then. Okay, I guess that's it. Let's get this rearranged as well. We have a headquarter coming down. We have these guys coming down and these guys. This one coming over there, this one going there, this one going there. Move this one up here, this one there. Okay. And then here. I wonder if the snow hinders the... Yeah, we cannot attack with the planes this time. Four damage. 2 damage. And then we just need to swap over here. Another unit gone. Move up here. Okay. We should actually get that headquarter down here. That's this one. Let's ship it out instead next turn. Bring it down here. Desperately need a headquarter in this position. So we'll do that. That's all for movement. We have 334 points. Let's check the research again for the Japanese. We have stuff that we want. And we definitely want the advanced fighters and the ground attack weapons. We also need mobility at some point. Okay, let's get mobility. Mobility is very expensive, not only to get the research, but also to upgrade the units. So there's that. Okay, 150 points. Let's get another thing going. We could take armored warfare. The others are too expensive. Let's just save up the points for the next turn. One more Chinese unit gone. Okay. The Italians will be very low on points the next turns here because of the headquarter in Abyssinia, but they're not involved in the war yet, so they still have time. Let's see what the Chinese are up to. Okay. Still advancing over here at the Huang River. That's fine, as long as they're not taking any towns, which they haven't. They can advance a little bit, that's not a problem. We got loads of units coming in. The heavy cruiser moves back towards the Mediterranean. Okay, they are attacking my headquarter now. That's a bit unfortunate. And they're taking Tianjin. Okay. Okay. Did not expect this to happen at all. Right. That changes things a little bit. We can cut those guys off. And I'll just have to rebuild that headquarter at some point. Not a major thing, but of course that's not part of the plan. But if we can cut off those 2 units and take them out, that'll be fine as well. British celebrate the capture, the Altmark in Norwegian waters. It's still February, still winter, and we're still just waiting for spring to attack through the Low Countries. Itagachi headquarters destroyed, unfortunately. Would you like to authorize the annexation of Lithuania? That will aggravate the Soviet Union, so no. Now we have the Garibaldi headquarters in Italy, which we will put in the northern Italy to help with the defenses here. And another corps as well, which is also going to come up here. Right, let's start with the Germans. We got 162 points, which we will spend on upgrading to infantry weapons throughout until we have no points left. Okay, this one. This one here. This one. This one. And this one here at the top. I think that's all of them, except for those at the Maginot line. We want the paratroopers in here. Okay. Is this too far away? No, that's fine. Let's go there and there. I think we are at the positions that we want. We might want to do the headquarters at some point, because right now they are not really having a great time with the units that are under their command. So we have to gonna have to rearrange that next turn maybe. And that's pretty much it for the Germans. They've spent all the points doing that. The Italians, let's go to Africa first, where we have this guy that needs to be replenished to full. Now these guys are ready. Let's go to Abyssinia, where we need the headquarters upgraded. Why can he not upgrade though? Why can he not reinforce? Addis Ababa is at 5. Oh, I don't have the points probably. Yeah, that's why. Okay, never mind. So that's pretty much it for the Italians. They have spent all their points. There's very few points remaining every turn from now on. So just gotta allocate as best as possible. Back to Japan. We want this one at full strength. Then we can start moving on Nanjing. Now this position here, we need to cut these two guys off. Oh, we can't. I can go in here, but I will be just as exposed to be cutting off myself. Now this guy is out of position. He should have been up there now. Well, okay. We can move this one up here, so these guys can go. We desperately need a headquarter in this area as well. Should I prioritize getting that built? We have the one in Beijing we could move down. This guy can transport right now, so let's do that. How much would that cost? That's 46. Okay. Get the headquarter up there. Okay, headquarter in position. So now we need this headquarter down. Let's see, Beijing. As long as we have Tianchuan covered, that's the most important thing. We'll move this guy down here. Now this guy's not upgraded, I realize that. Okay, let's get this guy down here. Now we got the garrisons in place. All the units are coming down. Okay, what am I going to do here? I think these guys will stay put. Now, are we going to move forward though? I don't see a reason to do so. What about down here? What can we do? I still cannot move in there. It's raining, so I cannot use the Air Force. I guess we can try and take this guy out. Okay. Come back here. Oh, he's gone. Fortifications are destroyed. I can go up here. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait and see if they move more units in, because he can't really go anywhere. It's also wet and his readiness will go down considerably. Okay, so let's go to research. Anything we need? I'm gonna wait with armored warfare, advanced tanks. We could use the fighters and the ground attack weapons, but that can also wait a little bit. So what I think we want to do now is get some more units. Upgraded armies will cost 275, so we can get one of those. Okay. He could go here to Xingxiao. We could prevent that by moving a garrison up there. We do have some special forces as well. They could go in there. Let's do that. Okay. Just stay there. And these guys will stay put, hope for better weather, and then we'll counterattack when we are ready. I like the way the AI plays the Chinese here. That's pretty good. Should we move the airplanes a little bit further back though? Let's do that. Just to make sure. Okay, let's hit the button now. Yes. Cold strike in New South Wales paralyzes the Australian economy. Yeah, that's probably not gonna affect much. So we now get full points for the Italians again. That's good. AI turn. UK begins construction to expand the port of Singapore. And Malaya prepares for war. Alright, the Chinese are still on the offensive here. But those moves are not exactly dangerous. Although my headquarters is exposed again. It looks like the Chinese are digging in Xiamen. Okay. Chinese on the offensive. And the headquarters does get hit, but it's sufficiently strong to withstand that attack. Let's see if he is able to reinforce in the south. Because if not, then I can pretty much just move on Changsha, which is an industrial center and an eminent objective. Red Army's offensive is thwarted as the Finns are reinforced by Britain and France. French and British morale is boosted by the success of the expedition to Finland. Stalin grows colder towards the west. And it moves Finland closer to the Allies. It doesn't matter. Partisan activity in Manchuria. Jack Hall suffers one. That's fine. Alright. Interesting moves by the Chinese. I think they're gonna regret that. We'll see here. Iron ore from Norway. Do we want to authorize the invasion of Norway? Yes, always. It will cost 200 points, 100 points per turn for 2 turns. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, tactical bombers in Germany will arrive just in time. Let's put them down here. And also the 5th Panzer, fully upgraded, will arrive here. And it's March 15. The weather is okay. It's clear. We could start the invasion of the Low Countries now. Mind you that this Panzer cannot move this turn. And I would also like to prepare my paratroopers. So I am going to wait one more turn and hope for good weather in April as well. So what we want to do this turn is this guy actually needs to get upgraded. He is the only one left. Must have missed him. So he will go to 1. Then we'll prepare this guy. And this guy. They're ready to go. Everybody else are ready to go. We got 149 points, which I think we will simply just save up for now. Unless there's any kind of research that we desperately need to get started. Amphibious warfare maybe. For the attack on England. Yeah, we should probably get that started as well. Alright, now the Italians, they have 87 points. And we need to get this headquarter upgraded as a priority. to 7. And these guys here are fine, so we can spend some points up here. And we want to get this headquarter up to full strength. And that leaves just 14 points. You can get this one up by 1 point. Okay, and then we're back to the Japanese. I want to move this guy up here. And then we're ready to attack Nanning next turn. Situation critical over here, so we gotta do this right. No time to upgrade units, we need to move. Still got some rainy weather though. Let's see, how do we do this? We need this guy down here. I need the headquarters closer to these guys so I can start getting them back up. We might want to move this one. How far can it go? Can it go all the way up to Susuchao? I'm not sure. Okay. We need to move this guy down here. Move this guy. I'm not sure if he can go to Sushao. How do I see that? I don't think he can. So he should probably move there, and then we'll be exposed. But I guess that's fine. Let's put him there. And then change these guys around. These guys will stay. These guys will stay. Then we want to move this guy down here. This guy down here. I need the headquarters closer. Get these guys to Beijing, and then there. Okay. We still have some actions down here. The problem is this headquarters is pretty much stuck. He can't move anywhere, it seems. This guy can't move anywhere. That's kind of problematic. I'm completely stuck where I am. And that's even with a road right in front of me. I can't go in here. This guy is completely stuck. Okay, so that limits my options. These guys will not do anything. They could do one attack here. That would put their entrenchment down, so we'll not do that. These guys are just gonna have to wait it out, I guess. Okay, let's do this then. Okay, now they're moved out of the way. We still can't move up. I have to go and check what this is all about. Why can I not move up here? There's no nothing blocking me. That's kind of strange. I don't have enough action points, maybe? It must be it. Because these are mountains. Yeah, these are mountains. Okay. Well, we'll move up here. And these guys can't go anywhere either. It's kind of a waste. So the risk here is that my headquarters will get attacked. And that's pretty much it. We need some better weather to start advancing. We are in position here to start doing something in the north. We'll do that next turn with a prepared attack. This guy we might as well get up to full strength. This one can't. Okay, so 335. Purchase that extra headquarter. We're gonna need it. How much would that cost? 216 unupgraded. Are we working on that mobility? Yes, we're working on the mobility. There's nothing we can do right now. Okay, let's purchase that headquarter then. Okay. And that's it. It may look a little bit bad here, but they have only taken Chinan, this one here, Zinan. I should be easily able to take that back as soon as the weather clears. And here they haven't actually taken anything. And I will be able to attack Changsha soon. I'm also in position to take Hanning. Not all the units are upgraded, by the way. Alright, so let's just hit the turn and see how the Chinese react to this. Probably attacking my Malaysians, the allies, attacking my headquarter. I'm paying 100 for the invasion of Norway, which will happen in a couple of turns. And then I can get my fleet into the fjords. Still raining over here, it seems, at least in the AI turn. I guess it's the same turn as March. No, it's March 29 now. French bombers are attacking. Good thing I upgraded my fighters. Not a whole lot of damage going on here. Chinese attack from Chinan. And they are reinforcing their positions there. That's actually good. This is a good thing. It means we can trap even more units in there and destroy them. As soon as we get the situation under control, of course. Chinese headquarters are arriving to the scene. Okay. Looks like the weather is clear around Beijing and still raining further south, which means it will be difficult to scale those mountains again. Would you like to diplomatically invite King Christian X and the Danish government to accept protectorate status from the Germany in April? Yes. So we get both Denmark and Norway here in, I think it's next turn. More bombers arriving. Let's put him here, and a battleship in Japan somewhere. Let's just put it here. Okay, so let's stay over here in Japan. Well, the weather has cleared up in most areas except for the extreme south. let's wait for the weather to clear before we attack. It's just it's wasting too many points if we do this now. Well, let's start with the situation over here. We want to cut them off over here. Okay, so where do we strike? That's the question. Where can we bear the most power? That's a good question. Doesn't look like we can actually take the position right now. We should bomb if we have the range. We do not have the range. Okay. Okay. These guys will change positions. No, I think actually we'll just move this guy away. No, he will change position because he can still go to full strength from that position. So can this guy, and then we can upgrade this one and this one, and then we want to attack here. That was a good attack. We can do that again and again. Swap around. One more. And that's all we have. So we cannot break through there. Now, we could do this, but I think I'll just get my readiness up instead. We can now advance over here, so let's do that. We can also swap these two. Okay, and then do some damage here. That's not good. We could swap them with the guys in Canton. Okay, still raining down here. So not a whole lot of movement. We didn't break these guys down. We'll just continue in the next turn. We also have the garrison here. That's not going to move anywhere. Fresh units from Beijing as well. 300 points. We can make another army. $275. Let's check the production queue. This is 1940. We are getting the headquarters in the next turn. And what else are we getting? An army in June and another army in August. That's pretty much what we have. Let's see, there might be more here. No. Okay. Close that up and move to Abyssinia. Get this one up to max. Okay. So let's get this one up to max. We still have 20 points, which we can spend on getting the bombers up to max. And that's it. Still need the fighters. As for the Germans, we are actually ready to go here. This is April 12th, and we are ready to move. Only got 100 points saved up because of Norway. That's pretty expensive. But we have the paratroopers readied up. Everyone is as they're supposed to be. So what we just need to do first is rearrange these headquarters. So what we want to do is to get them to manual. Manual. Okay. So this one is furthest to the north. They can have 5 units each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have to detach first all of this crap down here. I'm pretty sure it's 5 actually. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. Maybe we should take the one in the back instead. This one, so that's 6. And then the center will take, we just have to detach first. Sorry for the micro here. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. And in the south, 1, 2, 3. These guys will not attack, so we can take the bombers on this one. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Right, and we're ready to go. So we have to declare war on Luxembourg, Belgium, and Holland. And we do that in the diplomacy screen. For Germany, let's start with Luxembourg. Declare war. Just checking. Yeah. Right. Do the same with Netherlands. Netherlands. We declare war. And let's just take Belgium as well. Declare war. And we now have the enemy units in sight. So we need to take The Hague, Brussels, and Luxembourg in order to take these guys out of the war. So let's start by moving into Groningen and attack this one. These guys will simply, I think we should take this one up because there's no space for it in here anyway, so we can move it up here and destroy that one. And then we can move up with this one and take a shot at this one. And then just to make sure that we get The Hague, we'll use the armored unit to take Amsterdam, destroy the headquarters, and move into The Hague. That will take out the Netherlands. As for Luxembourg, it's just a matter of moving somebody in there. Like that. And that. Now, as for Brussels, if I can remove this one, like that, then we can use the armor take out the unit, move into Brussels, and then we want to go to Lille if possible. Okay, we have enemy contact here. Let's just these units will all disappear in the next turn, so there's no need to do anything. Let's just move up into Brussels. I can't move on because of the hit. Oh, it's the wrong one I'm using here. Sorry. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Can I pass with this one? Yes, I can. Okay, we want to pass with this one. And we have enemy contact here as well. But that's good enough for the first turn. We want to take the Ardennes, if I can. Does not look like I can. Alright, so let's just move up with some infantry. And now we have all the bombers ready. Let's see, they are not in range of Lille. One, two, three, four. The range is 5 for these. And what about these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Shall we hit the 9th Army then? I actually want to break through up here, so I should probably just move my planes forward so I can use them next turn. This one can't move. And get some fighters deployed as well, a little bit closer. We want this headquarter a little bit closer too, so let's move that up first and then move the fighters up. Okay. I think that's it. We're going to save up the 100 points. We might need them soon. So, do anything we want to do here. We can get some free experience. So all Dutch units are gone except for the fleet. Can we move somebody into Antwerp? I wonder. No. Oh, we can move these guys back up to Antwerp. Let's do that. Okay. And then move these guys into Brussels. We can also take out the planes for some experience. There we go. They would disappear anyway, so good for the extra experience. And I think that is the turn. So let's end this. French morale suffers from the German blitzkrieg. Belgium surrenders. Germany plunders 121. Luxembourg surrenders, plunders 14. And the Netherlands surrenders, plundering 103. Belgian Congo prepares for war. The Anglo-French expedition returns from Finland. Congo joins the Allies and German forces move into Denmark. That gives us an extra harbor. And Germany invades Norway. It's well worth the points. US concerned over Axis aggression in Norway. And Italy prepares for war. We capture all these towns. We're getting some garrisons in there. And the refugees block the roads in northern France. Norwegian forces damage the rail network as they retire into the hinterland. Also, demonstrations against Danish government causes disruption in Reykjavik. The fall of Belgium spreads fear through the French forces. Norwegian batteries in Oslofjord inflict casualties on the German invasion force, taking it down to 2 points. German forces capture Ibn Imael. And Hisling is the new Prime Minister of Norway. So we're paying 25 for the Danish economy subsidy and 25 for naval plan Z or C. So, but we still have 400 points now from the plundering. Let's see how the AI reacts to that. The formation of the Home Guard boosts British morale. Right, Chinese moving up in southern China. Are they going to attack the headquarters? I don't know. Replenishing their units everywhere. The summer is starting now, at least spring, so that we'll get some nice weather. We can use the bombers, and our units will be in much better shape. We have a battleship and a light cruiser coming down the Red Sea, and the French bombers continue to attack. I forgot to replenish my fighters. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Well, actually I moved them, so... Okay, no damage. Chinese continue to attack my weaker units. There is one unit that they did not replenish. Oh, they just did that now. The British Expeditionary Force is retreating in France, leaving the French brothers on their own. Unfortunately, it's raining. Hopefully the rain will stop for my next turn. Otherwise, things could get bogged down. The loss of Belgium reduces British national morale, and Churchill is now Prime Minister. British forces mobilize in Egypt. And Italian shipping prepares for war in the Indian Ocean, getting a destroyer, and Italy joins the Axis. UK launches Operation Fork to occupy Iceland and garrison it. Iceland prepares for war. Italy declares war on the Allies. Fighting breaks out between nationalists and communists in China. I was actually wondering if I should use my battleships to bomb these guys in Chichima. Or whatever that name is. Xinan. Anyway, work is continuing on the Roma battleship at Trieste. Would you like to convert the Roma into an Ikilia aircraft carrier for the extra cost? Or complete your production as a battleship? No, we'll want the battleship. And we have another submarine arriving in Germany. Let's just put it over here. And the Japanese headquarters is ready to be deployed here. Okay, so situation's still a little bit worrying here with the Chinese advances. I'm going to have to try and break them here. I can use my bombers again, and the weather is nice, so we should have a chance of doing that. Meanwhile, how's the weather in Europe? Weather is good. That means we can continue the advance into northern France. Also, Italy has joined the war, which is fine because we have the Italian forces ready in Libya, and we're ready to move these guys north towards Mazawa, which is now open for business. The destroyer, I'm not sure what to do with, but that's gonna all be in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.